أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد أستغفر الله ربي من كل ذنب وأتوب إليه. All the praises are for that Almighty Allah, who is the most beneficent, merciful, the power of powers, super sovereign of sovereigns, heavy of heaviests, Allah. All praises must be going for that Allah. Warm welcome to all of my lovers, followers, subscribers, friends, everybody who's been watching my videos and who's been with me since the beginning of my channel. I consider myself very much luckiest that you people are spending much more time with me and must be appreciating me, which encourages me more to speak up on the issues which must be based on reality. Guys, before starting my topic, I just want the guys who are with me, so please send me your messages. Comic boys are with me. And please also tell me my voice is clear to all of you guys, or isn't there any issue? So please let me know. So I think so. In my thinking, that voice is very much clear. I want to check it out, so that's quite clear. So guys, without wasting time, because there is no doubt that Akib is with us. You know, most of the times from last, sometimes I've been talking about the politics and politics of Pakistan. And here I want to mention why, obviously my channel is in English, but especially these topics I want to discuss in English. Okay, because the language which I've decided for my channel is English, but the topic like this, the critical ones, I want to discuss because, you know, most of the people, most of the Pakistani people, they are living in abroad in different countries. So I just want that they must be listening me, they must be understanding my point of view, and they must be aware about the condition which is prevailing in our country, what we people are facing. Even after 75 years have been passed, still we people are discussing about the systems. Sarmad is with us. So, you know, while we people are starting the thing, so initially we have to face some minor issues because I openly share with every one of my all of my videos are proof for that I share everything with my listeners, viewers, because I want to make a family. And in family, everybody is talking very openly, whatever the point of view anybody is having. And there might be the differences of the opinion. Keep it in your mind. Here, I want to give very important message that whenever you are going to discuss any issue, any topic, so keep that in your mind. There must be differences. Even if you people are going to observe the condition of your families at your home, whatever the topic is going to be discussed, so just consider that you people are not finding out any differences. You people are not having any differences. So even there, a superior one, the senior person of the home, might be the father, might be the elder brother, might be the mother. Everybody is listening. The final decision must be going towards that personality. But differences are there. So tolerance is going to be the key point to find out the solutions of many issues and to get the remedies for many more troubles. And if the people are not going to be tolerant, I tell you that things become very much difficult to be tackled down. So that's why whosoever is criticizing me, my style, my point of view, so I am there to listen with an open arm. And anybody who is willing to criticize me, I openly welcome that. If that is going to be constructive, so I think that is more viable and more workable. So if you people are just making some points roughly or baselessly, definitely there will be no use of that. So, guys, coming to the point, and here definitely I want that you people must be participating with me and you must be giving your point of view, what you people are thinking about the situation, current situation of the politics, which is, I consider, I don't want to create chaos, but it is one of the fact that critical condition we people are facing in our country for politics, particular from last 75 years, but most specifically, obviously, nowadays, since the last regime has gone to home, since then, we people have been facing much more trouble and no certain condition we people are aware about. I mean, there are five provinces. Somewhere the government belongs to the last government, like the PTI. Somewhere the government of PMLN, and somewhere the government of People's Party. Somewhere the government of JUI. So really incomprehensible condition is there. So I just want, in this critical condition, it becomes very important liability to every Pakistani to speak on these things, to raise their voices, because I tell you that this country directly belonging to the people, for the masses, for the people of Pakistan. This country must be owned by the people, by the masses, by the people of Pakistan. So if people of Pakistan, people are silent, they are not raising their voice, I consider it's going to be a biggest negativity and pessimism that will be considered. What I consider that every person must be raising one's voice, but by unbiased voice should be there. I mean, not be party. For God's sake, I am starting my speech from this point. Very first of all, I want to talk about politicians, because the name of my program is Eye on Politician. I want that, first of all, for God's sake, my sweet and great and elderly politicians, for God's sake, look for your behaviors, look for your inner, that how you people are going to tackle the situation. Nobody is, unfortunately, nobody is tolerant today. Everybody is just going towards pessimism, just criticizing without any constructive point of view. I mean, nobody is caring for the respect of other person. Nobody is caring for the ego of other person. Whosoever the opponent, whosoever is in the power. So, in otherwise, you should observe that every party is in the power. Every party, political party, is in opposition. somewhere one party is in opposition, one same party on the other place is in opposition. So in this way, if you people are going to observe that all the political parties in our country this time are in regime, are in power, are in government, simultaneously they people are in opposition as well. So here I consider it comes more important that important the liability of every individual in particular, and most particular towards our politicians, and especially I would request to the leaders of these parties where the people are existing, that what you people are guiding to your masses, to your party members, to your workers, and definitely you people must be aware that these of your party members, your political workers, they people are creating society. So, if you are not going to teach them the tolerance, the endurance, which is for most important to establish a sophisticated and sweet and nicest society, how the people are going to do this while their leaders are not going to be the tolerant? Very first of all, because all of you people are aware that I never talk biased, I never talk biased, and I never want to become a party, and inshallah I would never would be. I never would be, because we have to talk, and I also consider it's going to be very important liability of the journalists that they need not to be partisan, they need not to be the party, they are supposed to be neutral, they are supposed to be unbiased. We are just here to report, very first of all, or I consider the second task which could be given, which might be possible for you guys, journalists. What is that? That is only to give an amicable message, a nicest message to the people of Pakistan, to the masses, so that a flourished and endurant society could be flourished. You just tell me that if we people are, for example, if the journalism, if the media, whether it is print, electronic, or social media, is not going to teach, if our politicians are not going to teach, so just tell me, if our scholars, unfortunately, they are also talking biased one, so this is not fair, then just tell me that who is going to guide this society and who is going to make the society endurant, because it is going to be very important thing. If you people are losing your tolerance, if you people are not caring for endurance, so just tell me, this is my question to everyone, where our society will be going. So I consider this is going to be the foremost important thing, very first of all, then all other things. Who is having long march, who is having short march, who is in the power, who was having the long marches, and today is looking towards, before that, whatever you people are going to do, that should be in the parameters of constitution. After that, you must teach your public, your party workers, your masses, your people, the tolerance. I tell you, this is not a smaller state. This is the state where round about 220 million people are living. The smallest one, the kids one, the younger ones, the older ones, the women, the girls, the boys. Where you people want to take them? Just because of this chaos? What we people are doing? So I consider, very first of all, I would request, while I decided today, I was deciding to be in front of the people tonight. So I was just thinking that, very first of all, I would be talking to my super duper leaders. For God's sake, teach the public tolerance. They are your followers. They're listening you. They're following you. You can teach them. They are learning your point of views. They're following your point of views. So this is you who could guide them the tolerance, because I tell you, this is for most important. If our nation is going to be intolerant, the things would become very difficult to be tackled down. So now I just want to come on the point. Before that, I just want to thank who are with us. Sarmad is there, Akib is there, Comic Boys are there with us. Fasil is there, and Amir Khan is there. Thanks a lot for everyone. 7 people are with us. So I haven't got, I think, 7 likes. So please also like the video, because these are some requirements for the YouTube channel. So which definitely, I never say, but it is the requirement. So if possible for you, please check the like button. So guys, so I just want to tell you that now Mr. Imran Khan is on the roads. A little bit, I want to give you the history. Before some times, Maryam Nawaz was on the roads. Why? They were saying to do something to do something better for the people of Pakistan, for the masses of Pakistan. For Pakistanis, we are on the road. Maryam was saying. If you just go a bit behind, when the government of PMLN was there, government of PMLN was there, then PTI was on the road. To an extent, People's Party was on the road as well. Mr. Tahirul Qadri was on the road as well. They were also saying that we people are fighting for the rights of the people, for the people of Pakistan. This is my question to all of my listeners, viewers. Everybody is raising this voice. Everybody is talking about it, that they are willing to do something for the betterment of the people, for the betterment of the country, for the betterment of the nation. Everybody is saying like that. So, with big sorry. If we people are going to observe the condition of PMLN government, the public was in difficulty. Electricity problems, job problems, business problems. Okay, they are saying bit better position. Okay, that might be possible. But here I remember, I know that quote of Hazrat Umar, who said that even if one dog is going to be facing death, so then even Umar will be asked from Almighty. We are the Muslims, keep it in your mind. How many people were jobless? How many people were facing basic necessities, basic problems, basic needs they were not having? Then the tenure of PTI came out. Sir, very, very sorry. With big sorry. We face many more problems. Even the biggest problem in all these eras, here I would like to mention the issue of corruption. You might find out everywhere in all of the regimes, whether that is the regime of PMLN, whether that is the regime of People's Party, whether that is the regime of PTI. Have you ever seen that the public servants, they might be working in an appropriate way, or the people are going to fulfill their duties in a right way? Have you ever seen this? Could anybody tell me? I think not. So while the tenure of PTI came out, have you seen that that was a corruption-free society? Or any common person is going to have some important task with any public sector department, so that person is going to fulfill that of his or her requirement in an easy way, or in an amicable way, or in a corruption-free atmosphere? Anybody is going to face any trouble in Kachari, anybody is going to face trouble in any government hospital, anybody is going to face any trouble in police department or in any department. So can you tell me can you quote me any example, a person who went to have person who was having any problem and definitely was going to that certain department to find out the solution, to find out the remedy of that one's problem, and is going to have remedy without any corrupt elements or in an easy way. Still today, everybody has been in the power here in our country. Anybody can tell me that if, God forbid, if you people are supposed to go towards the kachari, if you people are supposed to go towards police station, if you people are supposed to go towards health department or any hospital, that you are not going to face any trouble. Is it possible? Anybody can assure me? Never. Impossible. This is going to be impossible. So then the people are saying that we are doing a lot for the betterment of the people. I really don't understand this betterment, which is being raised, this slogan, by every regime. And everyone is aware about it. Everyone knows about the corruption which has been prevailing in our country for long, long time, and nobody has been able to crush that. Nobody has been able to kill that corruption. Is there anyone? Is there any leader who can just say that, okay, now this is going to be the corruption-free society? Anybody is having any task? And I also request to my government department people, my brothers, sisters, that today everybody is in difficulty for their livelihoods. If you people are having jobs, if you people are having confirmed jobs, what definitely nobody is going to snatch from you guys, and you people are very sure that till the age of your end, you people are going to enjoy all the facilities, all the things, all the salaries, everything. Even then, you people are very sorry to say to every of my government brother and sister that you people are going to be thankless to Almighty, and you people are doing nothing for the betterment of the people, and you people are not going to support any innocent or any person who is facing lot more troubles due to anything and is supposed to go towards to the departments and going to face much more troubles. For example, if anybody is killed even here in this country, so you have to raise much more your cry. You have to scream, you have to weep in front of everyone, then might be possible to be having some solution. Just, during last days, I have created the video about Shahzeb. What happened? That his culprits are free today. Everybody was aware. Everybody knows that they were the culprits. They killed a young boy. And ultimately that they've been free. Just on the name that the people have gone for agreement with the family. I want to ask this question. Can you show me any parents in this globe, if you people are going to give them open hand, corruption-free society, and if you going to make them sure that justice is going to occur, so is there any parent who are going to forgive the innocent of their beloved one, the killing of any person who's been killed brutally, having son who's been killed out, and parents are going to forgive the murderers, the culprits? Is it possible? Can you show me? I'm not just talking about this country only Pakistan. I am asking this. Globe is watching me. So I am going to ask this question from the globe. Please come in comments and tell me that anybody's, God forbid, if anybody's innocent child is been murdered brutally, and later on parents are aware about the culprits and murderers and they're going to forgive. Is it going to happen? Never. There must be some bindings. There must be some compulsions. There must be the knowledge of this point that, sorry to say, that justice is very difficult to be achieved in our country. Here I want to talk about some of the people who are with me. Samar, how are you? Sir is with me. Akib is with me. Amir Khan is with me. Galaxy is with me. Thanks a lot for all of you guys. Because I tell you that, like the leaders are saying, but they people are having practical powers while they people are having, but they people are doing nothing for the betterment of the people. So then, whose responsibility is it? This comes my responsibility. This comes your responsibility to raise our voice for the truth, for the right thing. Because I quote many times the quotation of Maula Ali alayhi salam. We love Hazrat Ali. We love Ahle Bayt. But we people are not following. Hazrat Ali is saying that without justice, societies can never be flourished, might be flourished with pagans, with infidels. But injustice, with injustice, never. Impossible. What Imam Hussain did, he just sacrificed all of his family. All of his family. Can anybody think for this thing? The smallest one, the youngest one, the oldest one. Just gave the sacrifice of facing lot more troubles in the streets and in the roads of his women. And those women who are much more sacred, nobody could be. Who are the leaders of heavens, who are heads of the heavens. They were just, they had to face this. Why? For God's sake, that we need to be thinking deeply for Karbala. What Karbala is telling you. To be with the right thing always. To be with the truth always. To speak up the truth. And to be with the right man and right person and right way. Whether you have to sacrifice your life. We love Ahle Bayt, but we don't follow their rules given by them. This is the unfortunate. That's why Muslims today are facing trouble everywhere in the globe. This is the reason. So for God's sake, not to be feeling, not to be thinking that this thing is going to occur with you, this thing is going to happen with you. I tell you that anybody is going to be cruel with you, going to be brutal with you. Keep it in your mind. If you cannot do anything for that person, 100%, 200% sure, Almighty is there, who is power of the powers, and going to ask that person very soon, within this mortal life, what to talk about that immortal life, which is going to be started after the death. Within this parameters, within this timing, within this century, you are going to see the consequences faced by that person who is on the wrong thing. But Almighty is checking you. Almighty is observing you, whether you are standing with the right thing or not. Whether you are with the truth or not, this is going to be observed. Today, the days have come, nobody is aware who is on right and who is on wrong. Everybody is saying that I am right, I am right, I am right, I am speaking the truth, I am speaking the truth. I really don't understand. At least myself is helpless understanding that who is right. And nobody is caring for this thing. They are our leaders. Same day, one person is saying one thing. Next day, the opposite person is coming and saying that one was lying. Then the other person comes and saying that one was lying. Who is lying? My sweet leaders, if we people are unable to follow you guys, that who is lying? So just keep it in your mind. Almighty is observing you. Almighty is aware who is on fault, who is on wrong way, who is telling a lie, who is not following the truth. I really don't understand. I mean, any person who is in a opposition must be on the roads and saying that we are for the people, we are willing to do something for the betterment of the people, while they people are coming in the power, they're doing nothing. Previous, the current government, the current regime was on the road that we definitely the current government is facing. It's creating many more trouble for the people. So while we people are going to join, so definitely we are going to kill the problems of the issue, problems of the people. So the present government who has been coming into the power by this name, they are not killing the problems of the people, they are killing the people. Just go and survey the people about their affordabilities, about their educational expenses of their kids. Even what to talk about the lavish style, even they are nothing, they cannot give anything for eating to their kids, to their children. And I remember the quote of the current opposition, PTI's leader. He was saying that many people, if they are giving food to their children, so they are not giving food to their children, which is required for their body requirements because of poverty. The people are facing many more troubles today. They are living very difficult life, hand to mouth, and they can't say anything to anyone. So who is responsible? In all of the governments, does people have to suffer? Can anybody tell me that all this inflation and all these issues also existing for the elite, for the politicians, for the government people? Have they to face any problems like a common man is facing? So here I would say that I can't say who is right and who is wrong, but I know just this thing here. I want to conclude my discussion. Like every political party who is in opposition must be on the road all the time. This has been happening, and when they people come into the power, they are doing the same thing. We are observing the situation of current regime. They were on the roads and said we are going to, while we people are going to be the part of power, so definitely we'll be doing a lot for the betterment of the people. And today they people are in the regime. They are doing nothing. People are facing much more problems, and same thing was happening for the current opposition while they people were in opposition before. They said the same thing while they people joined the government. They did nothing. Same thing they people are doing, that the current regime is doing much more wrong. So while we people are going to be in the power, so we'll be doing a lot for the betterment of the people. In the end, I want to thank to everyone who is with me. Summer is with me, Glexi is with me, Areeb is with me. Areeb, thanks a lot for joining my live transmission. Akib is with me, Sarmad is with me. Thank you very much. And here I would just request that all of you guys must be with me, because I just want to raise voice for the betterment of the people. I can do nothing. I can do nothing for the people of Pakistan. I just can raise voice. I just can become the voice of a common people. I just want to be with you guys. So here I just need your support. We just will be raising our voice, can do nothing, unfortunately. Thank you very much. Long live Pakistan.